That's way more important than math notes.
Okay.
Who died?
All right. So, first thing, we are solving. And really, when I say multi-step, these are actually two-step equations. Okay, these are two-step equations with decimals. Okay. It is very, very important that you understand how to solve the multiple ways that we're going to see two-step equations prior to this lesson. Okay? I think we're good on that, right? Two-step equations? Okay, the difference is these are going to have what?
Decimals.
Decimals. Okay? So, here's what I'm going to do. I would like for each, because you guys are going to kind of, we're going to do some examples. And then I'm going to actually, we're going to do some examples first. Okay. If I look at this problem, okay, let's look at this first problem. Does everybody have this copied down? What is our objective when we solve equations? What is our objective? What are we trying to do? Anybody? Isolate
The variable.
the variable. We want to get the variable by itself. Thank you, Jacob. Okay. That's our objective anytime we're doing any of these kinds of equations, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I was to look at this equation, okay, this would be a challenge, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What would help you to do this equation a little bit easier?
Get rid of the decimal.
Well, yeah. But if I allowed you to use a calculator, would that help you on this?
Yes.
If you don't know how to set this up, is a calculator going to help you?
No.
You have to know the process, okay? You may take out one of your calculators, or you can go borrow one of mine.
Why is it like so hard as stone? What?
Okay. Now, I know that many of you are smart enough to do these without a calculator. It would be a huge amount of work, okay? But I am just as, if not more, interested in you understanding and comprehending the process of how to do this, okay? So if I look at this, first of all, is this a two-step equation? Yes. Is there anything directly connected to that variable?
Yes.
What do I do with that? You guys remember? Put this in a box. Okay? Now, what is outside that box? Everybody look outside that box. What's outside that box? A negative 6.7. How do I get rid of a negative 6.7? I add 6.7 here, but I must what? I must also add it over here. Okay, now, there's a button on your calculators. You see down at the bottom where it has a plus minus right here?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how you make a number negative.
So you put in an 8.95,
Wait, negative?
8.95. Then you press that button and you'll have a negative sign in front of your.
Oh, I did it.
Do you see it? Okay, now, from that, we're going to add 6.7. And tell me what you get.
Oh my god.
What'd you get?
Negative 2.25.
Negative 2.25. Now, we could have done that, okay, knowing that if this was like money, I owed $8.95 and I had $6.70, so technically I still owe $2.25, right? But we're going to do this a little bit faster. Now, did I do anything with this?
No.
So what do I do?
Bring it down.
Bring it down. Okay. Now, what is R over that 7.6? What operation does that imply?
Division.
Division. And how am I going to undo division?
Multiplication.
I'm going to multiply. What am I dividing by here? I'm dividing by 7.6. So I'm going to put parentheses around this whole thing. Put what I'm multiplying, or what I'm dividing by outside, so 7.6 here. But again, if I do it to one side,
do it to the other.
I got to do it to the other. So what happens to these guys?
They cancel.
They cancel, so I'm left with an R. And what is 7.6 times negative 2.25?
Negative ones. Wait, negative 17.1.
Negative 17.1 equals R. Okay? Do you see how I did that?
Yes.
Now, even though I'm letting you use a calculator, I still want to see all of this because this is worth more than just getting the right answer. Does that make sense? Okay? Yes.
I always do like the line where you multiply sideways. Is that, can you still do that with this?
You can. Like if you did negative 2.25 equals R times 7 divided by 7.6, like you did negative 2.25 times 7.6 is negative 17.1, and then over here you have an R. You did it like that?
Yeah.
That's okay. It's the same thing. Okay? All right. You with me so far?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Raise your hand if you understood what we did right there. Okay, so if you do one on your worksheet, you're going to be good to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I want you to do, each of your groups, and by say your groups, each table, okay, and if you just have you at your table, just get one by yourself. Go get one of those whiteboards, the big ones. Okay? You're going to work on a problem together. Okay, the ones that are sitting, I'm going to give you a marker. When you get back to your seat, verify that that marker works. Yo, who's next? Jacob. I mean, next.
You said Jacob. You're being right for actually waiting. Why is it so big?
Is this unnecessary?
Why?
Whoa, sorry. Peter.
Look, like, Jacob, it works.
Okay, verify that your marker works. Okay, what I need you to do next. Everybody, look up here. I'm going to show you a problem. You two, unless you're by yourself, are going to work together to solve this problem. Okay?
Mentally?
Now, nope. I do not want one person to do it. I want you to work together. Do you understand? Okay. You may use calculators. Okay? Are you ready?
Let's do this, Mrs. Kersey.
Okay, let's do this, student. Okay.
I'll write it down. All right.
Try this one. Now, this one's a little different. You have to remember, copy it down.
Remember Finish's first computed lollipop?
Maybe.
Do we go?
Go.
Oh.
Negative 323.
We need to get rid of that, right? Here.
Did we say better? Okay.
We're done.
We might have got.
One of you, two of you, three of you groups have it. Okay. How many of you remembered this is going to be in my box?
Me.
Okay. Which means The only way to get rid of this dividing by 5 is to multiply everything by what? By 5. What happens to these?
They cancel.
They're canceled. So what do I have left?
X plus 30.4.
What is 2.56 times 5?
0.51.
Oh, negative. Negative 0.72.
Nope, it's not negative. It's just 12.8. What do I now have? What is this? A one-step equation. What is keeping x? I have an x and a positive 3.4. How do I get rid of that 3.4?
Divide.
Subtract 3.4 and subtract 3. Not 3, sorry. Okay, these cancel. What does x equal? 9.4. Okay, how many of you got it right?
We totally got it right.
If you missed it, do you see where you went wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, you might want to copy that one down in your notes. And then I have another one for you to try together on your whiteboard. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
No, we have to copy it. Remember, Mr. Christie?
I remember. Okay, you ready?
No.
No.
Are we ready?
No.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Too bad.
Are you writing in hieroglyphics?
Yes. I'm trying
Got
to
a
get the I
chisel
right. I'm
and
trying
stone.
to get the I.
She's writing in caveman.
X equals 9.4.
Okay, try this one together on your whiteboard with your partner. Ready? Go.
Sure.
Go.
8.1 R
That's a lot of
minus
Yep.
equals 1.66. So
Don't forget that negative. Tolly, don't forget that negative.
I put this
In front of the 8. That looks like a decimal.
Nuh-uh, see? Okay. Oh! Plus negative 5. What?
6.
That. What? On all of them?
No, it's not this one.
Yeah, how? Because you have to cross it out. Yeah, you do. Mr. Hershey.
Yo,
Don't we have to put 5.1, positive 5.1 under the 5.1 to cross out? I told you. See? I pay attention.
got an answer, Jose? Okay.
Okay. Now it's negative 8.1 R.
Okay. I'm watching you guys. How many of you did this to start with? Okay. Then, when you did that, how many of you did this?
I did.
Negative 152.
And how many of you did
Oh, it's, yeah, it's 8.
Or 6.
How many of you did that? And then how many of you divided by this?
I think my calculator wrong, Mr. Hershey.
And how many of you got an answer like
We
that.
were close.
Okay.
I did. My negative button was
Okay, do we understand how this works, guys?
yeah.
I'll get the calculator.
Okay.